Hello and welcome to this first module, one of three on setting yourself apart by advancing your credibility and reputation through your electronic or social media communication. We're specifically choosing modules on email, voicemail, and text, your most common electronic media communication. And today's module, we're going to focus on specifically email. I am Beth Ann, your training specialist, and it's my pleasure to bring to you a reminder of the Article 12 of the Code of Ethics and Standards of Practice, to be honest, truthful in real estate communications and present a true picture, as well as ensure the status of the real estate professional is readily apparent in your advertising, marketing, and other representations, so that recipients of all real estate communications are or have been notified that they're from a real estate professional. We're going to talk about what that means concerning email. The first question you should always ask your client, one of the many, of course, is what method of communication do you prefer? We have stories after stories where your preferred method of communication was text, but the client was not, and clients were lost. Or where you prefer email and the client wants a phone call. They want the personal relationship. So the answer to this question today was email. An email that will help you sell or will take you to the dark side. They are emails that will build relationships with clarity or professionalism, or leave your potential client or potential seller wondering, is this the right person for me? You know what reputation it comes to email. There's people in your life that say, I wonder what dissertation I'll get today, or what nastyogram, or it's never clear to me what they want, so I'm just going to read it later. Positive intent is difficult with email because you never know what that person has been doing prior to reading your email. They were up all night. They can't believe that you're bothering them again. So you want to be neutral, professional, clear, and concise. The steps to that is 6 steps to success in email. A salutation and overview sentence to help me get my mind back into what you're wanting from me. Bullet points and action request, closing, and, of course, that complete signature. Let's begin with, you wouldn't walk up to someone and just start talking without saying hello, or answering the phone without saying hello. Please, in your email, there's nothing casual to a person who's trusting you with the potential to sell their house or to engage you to help them buy a house. You want to be much more formal rather than casual until such time it's an advanced relationship, and even then they're still your client. So a salutation such as simple as hello, or do call them by name, Christine or John, or good day. The next step is to help them remember what you're connecting with them about, kind of a summary statement. As we discussed on the Stone property, or recalling your desire to be in a new home by the time school starts. Here's some samples. I promise to follow up with you on where condos and townhomes have patios and carports. Or, hi, Mary. Thank you for your question concerning the average cost to maintain a pool. Clear, concise. Then go with bullet points instead of long, rambling sentences. I've attached 2 bids. One vendor can complete the job by October 1, another vendor by the 15th. Clear, concise, to the point. Ask for no action and receive no action. I wonder what she wants me to do. She or he didn't tell me. Well, what will help you make the decision? How can I assist you? Who's the best person to assist me? You can always use open-ended questions. When might be a good time to call you? What day of the week works best for you for meeting? Don't hesitate to ask for some action. Or please provide your information by. If you have talked about it on the phone, you're following up an email, or no reply is needed, or please respond with your agreement. Any kind of action that helps me know why you're sending me this information. Then there are some words or phrases that really make you feel terrific and valued, and I'm sure your client will feel that same thing. I appreciate you. You have been very helpful. Great job, particularly with your vendors or the people that are assisting you in your career. And, of course, a polite closing with thanks, respectfully, thank you. You don't just hang up the phone or walk away and say, Beth Ann, You say thank you. You say respectfully. Try and leave some of the personal fluff stuff off. When you're reading an email on a phone, you know the size of some of those screens. It's nothing but excessive data, and sometimes unfortunately the phrase you've said is not reflected in the tone of your email. So it's just a thought for you. You need your complete signature per the Code of Ethics, including phone number, email, your name, the brokerage you represent, and any other additional information that makes it very clear that you are an agent and this communication is about that dealing. Do ask yourself even then, even though the client said email is their preferred, is email really the right avenue? When you find yourself saying things like, I'm sure this is going to be confusing, you might not know the history, you need to read the other email, wonder why they didn't respond, it could be time to pick up the phone and ask for a few moments of their time. And sometimes email just does infuriate us, whether it's from a colleague, a boss, a family member. Do you fight or flee? You always flee. It is not the avenue to air your frustration. As I like to say, step away from the computer. Because who knows, maybe it's you and the way you read the email. You just had a tough night. You had a difficult discussion with your mentor. Who knows what it might be on your part and not truly on the email your client sends you. So take a moment to step away from the computer. If you have questions, ideas, or best practices and concerns about this module or have ideas for future modules, I would love to hear from you. This is Beth Ann. You can always reach me at TAR. My direct line is 382-8790, or it's bethann at TucsonRealtors.org. Thanks for your time. Do go ahead and check in on the other modules. Go ahead. We have professional communication with text and professional voicemail and voicemail messages. My final thought to you is stellar selling.